And good afternoon and welcome here to the official closing press conference of the TruckScout24 EHF Final 4 2023. It's my pleasure to welcome you here at Lanxess Arena on the eve of the finals of this year's event. And I'm very pleased to welcome with me here on the podium EHF President Michael Widerer, sitting in the middle. To his left, the Managing Director of EHF Marketing, David Slesak, and on the right, Sven Schmidt, the CEO of the title sponsor of the Machine Seeker EHF Champions League, the CEO of the Machine Seeker Group, Sven Schmidt. To start with, I would like to hand over to Michael Widerer for his opening words and maybe a sports perspective on the EHF Final 4 and the season of the EHF Champions League.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I cannot see you, but I can imagine that you can see us much better. So if we make special moves with our eyes, it has to do with the very strong lights here. Don't wonder. Like always, and I think this is the at least in Cologne, the 14th final press conference. It's really my personal pleasure, a pleasure for all of us to be here on the occasion of the Final Four. And in this respect, also speaking about a final press conference is a bit special because we have passed 50% of the matches. And we are really looking forward to the rest of the matches. Let me start with the Women's EHF Champions League. 2 weeks ago, 20,000 people every day, and I called it a bit of 20 plus 20 in Budapest, and here 20 plus 20 is not 80, but it is 100. It's 100% of the possibilities we have to bring people to the venues directly. And even more than that, not only that people are here, we can really feel that people are enjoying, and it has to do with the event as such. So on the one hand, I would like to thank my colleagues from the EHF Marketing who are responsible for the implementation, for the organization and preparation of the event, but also the EHF technicians working on all levels. It is a special time. We have 4 events, 4 major events, Final 4 tournaments within 6 weeks, and also looking already forward to the EHF award gala on the 26th of June. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for creating also this atmosphere and preparing. I think that the sporting part is nothing to discuss. We have seen the exciting matches, and I'm definitely convinced that we will see more of that this afternoon. It's not only about the competition itself. Cologne is the meeting place of the European handball family, and even more than the European are people also coming from outside of Europe. It's so many activities parallel to this, the meetings of the stakeholders. My colleague, Secretary General Martin Hausleitner, and I visited today all the stakeholder groups, the club representatives, the leagues, the players. We had the European handball talks, and I think that David Slesak, in his function as a managing director, will report on that. It's the meeting place for the media, for the sponsors, and for many, many people being interested in our sport on a highest level. Sitting in the Radisson Blu in our hotel and drinking a coffee means meeting, seeing so many well-known figures of European handball in the past or even currently in important functions. And this is really something which shows that we can create a network of people working with and for handball. And that's my personal feeling, the positive feeling I have when I come to Cologne. Yes, the handball community is ready to watch, but also to celebrate. And I think David can continue.
Well, thank you, Michael. I think it was a very smooth handover, David, from a marketing perspective, and acknowledging that we still have 2 matches to play. How would you evaluate, how would you summarize this event and also the season?
First of all, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As always, a pleasure to meet you on the occasion of the Final Four of the TruckScout24 EHF FINAL4 23. It is the Final Four is only the culmination of the season, and it was a long season, not only on a sportive side but as well on a marketing side. We started and revamped our go-to-market since last summer. We have worked hard. We developed concepts which are putting our partners into the center of attention. We are trying to deal with sponsorship trends such as sustainability, such as women in sport, women's sport as a competition, and this is what we are driven by at the moment. We have, as Michael already said, we have the Final Four opened up or widened up as a business platform, as a clear networking platform for interested partners, for interested entities. The European Handball talks on Friday afternoon and yesterday morning were really a success for all participants, for the EHF and as well for the EHF marketing, where market experts were sharing their opinions, where we could have fruitful and very good discussions, not only inside the handball bubble, so to say, and inside the handball family, but also with the view and a different view from the outside, which is super interesting for us. When I was talking about the go-to-market strategy, we can already announce several milestones. I'm starting in terms of media reach, and this is very German-specific, obviously. We have welcomed Dine Media as a new TV partner for the German market, for the DACH region. They will sub-license the rights with the zone or from the zone Germany, which means that the upcoming season and the upcoming competitions will have a significant increase in terms of media reach for the German territory, which is in the next step then obviously a very important message for our partners. When I'm talking about the partners, it is a pleasure to have welcomed Waterdrop as an event sponsor, as an event partner of the Final Four here. Waterdrop is a startup company which is really focused on sustainability. The main aim here on this occasion was to stop plastic, to try to reduce things like drinking the water from plastic bottles. So we are trying to really start into this direction as well. This is for sure one of the important topics of the future. We have welcomed on Friday for this event, but as well for the next season and the next 3 seasons, Hungarian-based MOL Group as a premium partner of the Machine Seeker EHF Champions League. And this is then last but not least, but obviously definitely the highlight for us from a marketing side. When I said we welcomed MOL Group as partner of the Machine Seeker EHF Champions League, this means that we are today here very delighted to be able to announce that we are making a prolongation with the Machine Seeker Group and will try to lift up, further develop this competition together with the team of Machine Seeker and TruckScout24, where I'm not there to say that we really worked hard during the year, and when you see the activation here on site, then I think we are on the best way to have another best case when it comes to sponsorship activation. My personal highlight obviously is the the presenting of the match ball by a remote controlled truck. I will not abstain on this occasion to also announce that we are ending the partnership with Unica after 18 years and on best terms. This was a partnership which was very fruitful and trustful on both sides. And as I said, the non-prolongation is coming on best terms. Once again, with the Machine Seeker EHF Champions League, we are looking into a before today's matches or after today's matches into a bright future. We are really happy to have this partnership done. My personal thanks goes to Sven Schmidt, where we're always having very productive and good conversations. I'm ending my statement with not only having the Machine Seeker EHF Champions League as of next season, but as well the TruckScout24 EHF FINAL4 24. So the 24 is now a well-known number in our house, and this means as well that we are starting public sales for ticketing of the next year's edition as of Monday. By that, I'm thanking you for your attention and pass on to Thomas.
Thank you, David. Sven, well, the good news is out. You will continue to be the title sponsor of the Machine Seeker EHF Champions League. From your point of view, from your perspective, can you maybe summarize the importance and the value of the EHF Champions League and the EHF Final4?
So first of all, let me thank David and Mr. Vidar for the partnership. We are very proud sponsors, and now Mr. Vidar will probably kick me below the table when what I'm going to say is that I truly believe that the Champions League is, from a pure performance perspective, by far the best handball competition. It is better than the European Championships. It is better than the World Championships. Why is that? Because if you look at soccer and you see Manchester City playing, that's clearly better than any national team. And here it is the same. The first half final yesterday between Magdeburg and Barcelona, the first half was near perfect handball. And even if the World Championships or European Championships or the Olympics are exciting, the best performance is at the Champions League level, and especially at the Final Four. And we are, with our platforms, TruckScout Machine Seeker, the clear #1 in Europe. And for us, it's important to be associated with the best handball tournament in the world. And we truly believe that is the Champions League. And obviously here, this Final Four event in Cologne is just great. It's sold out. It's sold out despite 30 degrees outside. People are here half a day and excited, and that tells you how great the event is. And as I said in the beginning, we are very proud sponsors.
Thank you very much. I think no kicking underneath the table, but the urgent request for a response.
I mean, first of all, handball is not a sport where you kick people under the table. If so, we do it openly. But I must say I can understand this, and I always feel the emotions when I'm here. But what we have to do in January next year, we will be here for the finals of the Euro, and we have to convince you that this is on the same level. So you're heartily invited to join us then, end of January, and then we will talk another time.
Okay, fair enough.
I think that's in the spirit of fair play. No need for yellow cards, 2-minute suspensions here. Then I would like Sven Schmidt, Michael Widerer, and David officially sign the contract. We'll have a short photo opportunity afterwards, and then all three representatives will come down from the podium and will be available for doorstep interviews. So we will not take questions from the podium, but they will be available. So.
Vielen Dank.
Schönen Dank. Zusammen.
Sollen wir ein Foto hier machen?
Ja, genau, ein Foto hier oben mit einem Vertrag. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for attending. With this, I close this part of the press conference. And as I just said, Sven Schmidt, Michael Widerer, David Slezak will all be available for you here for short interviews now. Thank you very much. And of course, enjoy today's matches.
Vielen Dank.
Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Genau.
Das war schon krass, das Tor gestern der Magdeburger, wo der hinter den Rücken spielt und dann nochmal quer gespielt wird. Das sieht man ja bei der Frau kaum. Das muss man ja ohne Ende trainieren, damit das funktioniert.